Now then, how are you? We are, well, I am in Hythe, Palmarsh actually. A reservoir, well it's not, it's a gravel pit, an old gravel pit called RKB Leisure. It is 55 acres. Myself and Lindsay joined. It's our first syndicate water. You'd have seen me fish it last year if you watched any of the vids. And you'll know that I made a big statement about I'm going to love to get on this water and make it my campaign water, right? Never did. So this year we're going to do that. And we bought a ticket between us. So both of myself and Lindsay can fish here as much as we like, which is fantastic. I came home from work and my stuff was all set up. I was like a rock star fisherman. Hang on, let me get up. So yeah, like a rock star fisherman. Bivvy set up, rods, rod pod set up. Had to do my rods. My alarms were on the rod pod. Yeah. It was fantastic. Good morning. So it's just after 6 o'clock. Unfortunately, no fish. The guy next to me had a screaming run. I'm not sure he even got up for it. But what a beautiful morning.
Right on it.
Very good. That's Lindsay hitting the clip. Beautiful. So halfway through the first main day today. Lindsay's obviously joined me. You've seen some of that footage. Nothing happening yet. It's a beautiful day. The wind's getting up slightly. It is forecast to get quite windy. But the temperatures are warming. You can see me in the t-shirt. So hopeful. I'm here tonight and then we'll make a decision whether we stay tomorrow night as well, but certainly here tonight. So I put a bit of bait out and we'll see how we get on. There was only one fish out in the night, I can tell you that. I think that was a 30 plus common. So with any luck, those little fishes are going to swim by my bait. The sailing club's out at the minute, I'll show you that. I don't know if you can see that. There's my setup there, that's my new Avid bait station, not bait station, that's an Ashling. Spodding station, that's a complete spod kit. I think it's wicked actually. Not sponsored by them, bought it myself, I buy everything myself. But really easy, it fits standard buckets. You can see there's a tracker bucket on there. So yeah, really useful, especially if you're getting old like me and your back doesn't work. It's sometimes quite hard work to spot if you're bending down for the bucket. There you go, makes life a little bit easier. Back to not catching fish currently. So we've got rods out, haven't moved them, baited up some margin swims for tonight. I've got a few bombs out. I will top that up when I redo the rods. So next plan is around 5 PM I'll redo the rods. Takes about an hour, doesn't it, by the time you mucked about. So I'll get them redone and then settle in for the night. Hopefully get a bit more sleep, or not if there are fish coming out. There you go, so there you're seeing my bait of choice. I've always liked complex T, dynamite. It's quite soft, it's full of some goodness. You break the boilers open and it's just incredible what's in there. And couple that with some tiger nut as well, dynamite monster tiger nut. Very, very good baits. Again, baits everyone's choice, aren't they? And I'm the marketeer's best friend when it comes to this bait, that bait, but I always end up going back to complex T. My little mix, which is hopefully an anti-bream mix, Can't really see them. It's quite a dry mix. But you can see there, there's a small amount of pellet, not huge amounts of pellet. Boilies, I've got to top this up. I'm going to put some more complex tea in, maybe a little bit more hemp oil. But again, trying to avoid the bream. There are some big bream in here, so if you're a bream fisherman, that's the thing to go for. There's some huge bream in here. There's a mixed species of fish in here, or mixed fish species in here. All the regular coarse fish, pike, bream, blah blah blah. But we're not here for them. We're here for carp. So not long now, and I'll be going back into the routine of spodding, wrapping up, spodding, wrapping the rods, casting the rods, blah blah blah. It takes about an hour, doesn't it? So I'll be doing that shortly. So that's the spodding complete. I put 7 or 8 out there in total. I put a few out this morning, so I put 12 out there this morning. So not huge spoms, but well, they certainly weren't all full. But topped it up now. I'm going to bring the rods in now, and I'm just going to rest it for a couple of hours and get my rods in a little bit later for the night. So I'll show you the rigs shortly once I've got them in, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Like I say, I've got 1 down the margin and 2 out on what I think is a little bar. So we'll have a look. So just to take you through the rig: helicopter rig, dark matter corder, the safe link for the lead at the bottom, spinner rig, 18mm complex T, and then half a pink Dairy Supreme pop-up, and I'm hoping that that will do the business. On the other rod, I've done the same rig but with a yellow Pineapple Hell from Baitworks. So listen, let's see how it goes. We may well be lucky tonight. Fingers crossed. I'm in for the island there, but only a few wraps out. Well, we got 11 wraps, I think it is, so not too far. A little bit of accuracy though, because I want to get another rod right next door to it. Lovely. Bang on the clip. Hopefully you heard the little ting. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. I bet your parents used to tell you that. Don't hear it much anymore. Tell how old I am. It probably looks quite light to you. It's actually getting dark now. It's around 7:30, maybe 7:45. Rods are out. 1 in the margin, 2 at 11 wraps. Guys just been over. Apparently fish are showing over here. There's a bay there, you can't really see. There's a little bay in there. There's fish in there apparently, allegedly, so good luck to him. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Day 2 on the new Syndicate Lake, and nothing except a very tired looking Wayne. The lake is incredibly quiet. It is warming up. Excuses, excuses, excuses. I've know of one fish out in the last 2 days. There may have been others overnight, I'm not sure yet, I haven't moved from the swim. But certainly this end of the lake, which is this end, up to the houses there, zero fish out, with the exception of one, which was not last night, the night before. So very, very quiet. I'm going to be packing up shortly and moving off, but we will keep you informed on the next visit.
Fish is a fish.
Yeah, film it then. Oh, got a little bit something to it. Look at that. Look at the size of the thing. You got that on there. Every carp lover's dream. Mr. Bream.
Hello, mate. It's like bubbly.
It's a big old, it's a spawning nobule.
Is it?
Hold him up in the water. He's a nice size bream.
Oh, alright.
Anyway, he's off to cause menace for another day. Well, at least we got a fish. At least we got a fish. Wrong bloody type of fish, but we got a fish. Day 2, second session down at Martello Waters. So nothing in the night other than the bream. We've moved out, so I've been joined by Mick at the bone. He's in the next swim to me. It is scorching. We're down the other end of the lake, so the wind is coming in this way. We have seen fish, haven't long been set up, but we are going to give it a go. There's now 2 of us. Linsey may be along a little bit later, but we will see. I am going to have a little change of rigs. I've done a couple of pub chucks. I'm probably going to fish at 12 wraps. I have had a lead around. There's not a lot in front of me. There is maybe a bar, maybe, very difficult to see. Not a great elevation in the water. So I am just going to pick a length. I'm going to go probably 12 wraps, maybe 12 and 7, one in close, maybe in the margin. So as you can tell, I'm still undecided. But certainly 2 of the rods will be at 12 wraps, and I'm going to, around 3-4 o'clock, I will start introduce some bait. I've got baits out there at the minute on IQDs that are just on mesh bags. So George is here. Look, we've got a little visitor. There's George. Hey. That's the guy that does the editing. Makes Mick look good.
The editor.
Yeah, Mick's been trying to be funny. Yes, Michael, it's called an editor.
Editor.
So yeah, bless him. He's getting old and drunk most of the time, to be honest. Go the next swim. This is swim 36. There we go. Anyway, I'll bring you back. George is still filming. Here he is, look. Here is said drone. So here we have IQD rig, ready-made from Corda, 3.5 ounce lead, and this is a maple cream boilie, a hard hooker, topped off with some corn and the boilies from Itang Baits. And then I'll show you the cast.
Nowhere near as far.
Are you joking, mate?
No, I'm not.
Jesus Christ.
That wasn't even as far as the island.
Hey, casting was Olympics. I've just won then. Alright, so what we got the Itang crabbery, we got the Itang maple cream. There's a few bream in this water, so I do want some pellet, but not much. Couple of handfuls. Those watching from the lake will go, no, what's he doing? I've got some robin red liquid. Good glug of that. Some hemp oil, he says. Good glug of that. I'm going to mix that round. Let all of that soak into the boilies and the pellet. Then that's ready to go in the spot mix. So the rods are out. I say they're out. Only one of them I'm happy with. I guess that's sometimes away. So I may well cast again. The wind's up, but I tell you what, there are fish. Now, I'll be lucky to catch one on film, but you can hear how the wind's got up on the camera. But we're seeing a lot of fish showing this end. He says, and there's no fish. Highly predictable, right? Dinner time for me. Oh my God. Just as I turn round, a fish boshed out. Sod's law, right? A millisecond earlier, you'd have seen it. But no, there's definitely fish in the swim. I picked 11 rats. In actual fact, the fish are sort of showing at 7, 6. So I may keep one on the inside line tonight. I hit 20 spoms out. Just boily, tiny bit of pellet as you'd have seen, a little bit of a mega mix, and we'll see what happens tonight. I may do one of them again. I may leave them. There's bait in the area, the fish should find it, but this wind is really pushing them into this end. That's 2 more I've just seen, speaking to you. You have to take my word for it. Bring you back shortly, as usual.
Not a big one. Goldfish.
You want a net?
Great excuse for a fish.
It's a fish, doesn't matter.
Strong little bugger, eh? Be lucky if it goes £10.
Feisty one.
Yeah. A lot of fight behind it, isn't it? Never known anything's a small face rod. Unbelievable thing that small taking line. The other lines. This is a joke.
Ready now. Well done, mate. and away. Well done. Well done, mate. So that was just off to the right of the island there. And there's another one as we talk. Maybe you got that, maybe you didn't. There's another one just flipped up off that, off to the left of the island. Hottest day of the year so far. You would have seen Mick catch a little common this morning. Beautiful fish, nice to see a carp come out. It's been a tough few weeks, a tough couple of weeks, sorry, on the lake. Nothing for me yet, still another night. Happy with my spots. 11 wraps out, really tight, so there's a lot, not a lot of bait. 10, 15 spoms in a relatively short area. Couple of rods on that, one in close. But no, it's been a tough day. We had Maisie, Travis and Lindsay come down as well. So the fam came down. So they had a good time. They were catching some smaller fish. Lindsay's gone again now. So back to just myself and the bone. There we go. The Bream King strikes again. I did say I'd bring you a bream. At least the rigs are working there. You can see the IQ rig, the IQD rig nailed in the bottom. Not the fish I want, but hey, it's a fish. Good morning. Session 2, day 3.5. It is 7 AM. I had a bream at 5. So, bream 5, weighing nil. Mick hasn't had anything in the night. As you can see, camp is being packed down. So we are gonna fish for the next couple of hours and call it a day. I will bring you back for our next session because I'm not going to complete this video until I've got a carp from this syndicate. Bream expert, some decent sized bream to be fair. I mean the lake does have a good match contingent. There's a lot of silverfish here, and there are matches that are held a lot of weeks here on the far bank. There, all along there. But there's some big bloody fish in here too. Carp to 40 plus, touching 45s actually. There's 2 big fish in here known. There's a lot of fish unknown. There's lots of 30s, 20s, but none of them have come to me yet. So as I say, this video is not going out until I've got one. So if you're seeing this video, you know there is a carp coming, so keep watching. So I've just got my 6th bream and I get a call from Michael, and it looks like he's got a half decent fish.
Big 20, isn't it?
That's a big, yeah, it's a mid 20, lovely looking fish. We got 23.5.
23.5.
23.5. Beautiful looking fish. Let's have a look. Yes, Michael, lovely. Beautiful. What was that on? A garlic?
Garlic 18 mil.
Garlic 18 mil.
Cheers.
So that fish was
£20, 8 ounces.
£20 what?
8 ounces.
£20, 8 ounces. So well, Michael is on fire. Oh, it's not your smallest, is it?
Go around that circle to wet it.
Another pretty one. Well done, Michael. It's only a little one, but it's very pretty. Huh?
Yep, not a bad looker.
That's a fish. Well done. And away. Very good. Smashing it, Mick. Mick there.
Just a straight blowback ring, nothing fancy. Size 6 corder, micro bulb, 15-pound corder soft, and a 18mm garlic boilie. Straight running the rig, 3.5 ounce distance pair.
Well done.
So we've just got down to the lake with Wayne's carp campaign. He's only managed to get 2 rods out, still setting up, and we've got a fish on.
A fish? Oh my god! Oh my god!
And it didn't look like a bream take.
No, it didn't.
So whilst we were setting up, there was a couple of shoulders came out of the water, literally just in front of us here. Like a... That's your other rod, Bill.
I know, it's fine, it's because it's under my line.
Oh, is it?
I mean, it's big, but it's very, very welcome. Just watch where you point your camera.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, off he goes. Don't think I want this coming. Bit of repositioning.
Bloody carnage. These fish are incredible, really. I don't think this is much of a size. Oh, it might be bigger than I thought. Beautiful looking fish. Yep.
Oh, lovely. That's definitely bigger than what you thought it was.
I can't leave them. God, they do fight. Man, they fight.
Really beautiful colours here as well, aren't they? It's actually the first one I've seen in person.
Yeah.
I've seen the pictures.
I was given some advice there around fishing simple. That is what we've done.
That's my alarms going off in the background. The odd beep.
Get in that net, get in that net, get in that net! Get in. There we go.
Wow, that's beautiful.
We've finally done it. Look at the length of my beard. I haven't been here that long. Last time you saw me, my beard was a little bit shorter. Let's get sorted out, get the cradle done so we can get some photos and stuff, all right? Bring you back shortly. So this little fish came off a complex T wafter. I feel you're going.
Colours are amazing.
Yeah.
They're really beautiful fishes.
Beautiful. What a stunner. It's about time we got one. Brilliant.
Scales out.
Thank you very much. What have we got?
25, just shy of 25. Like
Oh,
a
we might-
fraction shy
It's
of
going to be,
25.
that's about £5. there,
Yeah, it's going to
aren't
be
it?
about 20. It's going to be touch and
Oh,
go.
it's going to be tight.
There we go.
First one, babe. For a first carp out of here. I know you've had a few other fish, but
There we go. £4 dead for the net.
Yeah.
Thank you to our friends here from Stanford Lake, the bailiffs. Get up there if you can. I think they're my lucky charm. 3 times here, 3rd time lucky for a fish, and the lads from Stanford came down to give us a hand. That was caught 8.5 wraps out towards the far swim, on the corner.
Reeds to the left of that swim, or?
just straight in line with where that seagull is.
Yeah.
Right in line with that.
Nice.
8.5 wraps out. Complex T wafter.
got a double take here. Turns out Wayne's got a pike. Not quite sure what this is. It's not fighting that well. And my rod was also going off.
Right, you deal with the pike. Absolute carnage. Pike. A small little fiery little carp. Linda's trying to get the net in. Get this and then we'll deal with the fish that we've got. Oh my god, Stephen. Did you see that, Stephen?
Come on, buddy.
See that, Stephen? That's it. Well done, that's it. So the pike is going back. We're just not prepared for pike this time of year. And I cast it over there by the island, about 20 yards off of it to the right, and expecting to see a carp, and it was a pike.
Maybe a little baby carp that was on at the same time as the pike was. Pike's gone back.
There we go, look, a little pasty. That is the end of this little video. You've seen 3 little visits from me, I think. First one on my own, second one with Mick, third one me and Lindsay, just an afternoon session, and there you go. Slight change of tactics, fish simple, and well, not a slight change of tactics, a big change of tactics. So yeah, lessons learned, all good. Lindsay's tucked up in the van, ready to go. Hope you enjoyed this new style of filming. There's a little bit of droning. George and the drone, not George and the dragon. Like, subscribe, you know I hate asking for all that, but thank you for watching. If you managed to get this far, fair play, and you'll see us again on Fishing with the Greens.